is it? What's this? Can't you let a man enjoy a moment's rest? You telling me King Emmerich needs this bench right now? I can't pay him. I bet my last coin on a fight at Hammer Death Arena and won! But the orc who bet against me refuses to pay up. You want money? Go beat it out of Ugurs. He's working with a gang of orcs down by the southern docks. You can't assault me in the middle of the street, can you? Look, I can give you this. Okay, it's my wedding ring. My wife left me a year ago, and it's worth a good amount of coin. Just take it, all right? Take it and leave me be.
I miss the ocean. I left home so I could go on an epic journey, but I don't think I've reached my destination yet.
Have you seen the guillotine in the marketplace? I think they're going to do something about that dreamer cult. I'll be glad when this is all over.
Look, I have no interest in risking my money on this handheld ballistic contraption. Who would want a bow they have to load and fire with a trigger? I don't have any gold anyhow. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you were someone else. Sorry, I'm flat broke. And it was actually one of Sarashi's friends who convinced me to sell the estate and invest in pig saddles for children. Big surprise, they didn't sell very well. I lost everything. Wish I had, but no. If you really want to collect for Sarashi and don't mind getting your hands dirty, you could always dig up my grandfather's grave at the temple. He was buried with a valuable stone. Always seemed like a waste to me. Wait a minute, that's not fair. I didn't... Look, my reputation's already bad enough. Last thing I need is more rumors. I do have some money. Just take this and go.
My father named me after a flower. My mother taught me to tend her garden. I got sick of it, so I moved out here to be a carpenter. I made the right choice.
Seems like the campaign against the ogres never ends. I heard they're still close to Wayrest.
Have you seen the guillotine in the marketplace?
What?
Drunk? Oh. No. Not drunk.
Collecting a bounty seems like a decent way to make some money. I could pay for some improvements to my house. Unfortunately, I'm not thrilled about the chance that I might die.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
If you're here to join the crew, today's not the day. The ship's still anchored out in the harbor. I'd write down your name, but I just don't feel like it. Too much to drink last night at the Cloudy Dregs. Sorry, friend. I just headed back up to the Cloudy Dregs to speak with the moneylender, Sarashi. If I know the captain, he may be having a drink downstairs before he goes up.
There's always more to do.
Quality material makes for...
What can I do for you? You found it. I thought my tomb urn was lost forever. Thank you.
I'm thankful that you came along. I thought for sure I'd never see my canopic jar again.
You've caught me at a busy time.
I suppose I could use another break.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Hey, friend. Care to have a drink? You'll have to buy, though. I'm flat broke. Can't even pay my debts. Have to go upstairs and tell Sarashi I don't have his money. You think he'll have me killed? Oh, so you're gonna kill me? Because I don't have the money. Nothing to be done for it. I'm not gonna run, though. I'm a man of integrity, at least in this case. You don't think Sarashi could give me a few more weeks?
You return, and sooner than Sarashi expected! You have Sarashi's gold? Please say you have Sarashi's gold. If Sarashi had time, he would gladly give it to the captain, but Sarashi's own hide is on the line too. Sarashi has to have the money, one way or another. This is true, and Sarashi does not want the captain's blood on his hands. This is all right, though. You have collected most of Sarashi's money, and he is grateful. Sarashi can cover the rest for now. Yes, Sarashi is very relieved, and Boss will be happy. You are a better enforcer than my brother ever was. From now on, I will think of you as family. What is mine is also yours.
When Akata slew Lorcan, he ripped his heart right out. He hurled it across Tamriel, and the heart was heard to shout, Red diamond, the heart and soul of man. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
We can use this.
If the Dreg attack again, we're all dead. The blasted Dreg are everywhere, and these citizens are brave, but they're no soldiers. Can you help, stranger? It's desperate. What else can they do? They have to defend their families. Somehow there are Dreg eggs scattered around the neighborhood. That seems to be what the creatures are after. Dregside is part of Baron Sorik's fief. but he refuses to send any soldiers. It's crazy. We have to stop this before any more citizens get themselves killed. It would help if we got these eggs out of Dragside and back to the pools. Mara, bless you for helping these people. They don't have anyone else to turn to. Just don't get yourself killed, all right? Check on Adil Sharnas. Her house is just north of here. She told me Dreg took her husband. I need to stay here to keep an eye on the defense, but I'd appreciate it if you could help her out.
They took him. They took my husband. He was only trying to defend our homes, but the Dreg took him. Please, stranger, can you help? The Dreg, they attacked us out of nowhere. My husband tried to fight back. Those things wounded him and dragged him off. To their spawning pools. Arcady might still be alive. May the Eight bless you for helping us. Please, find my Arcady. The Dreg came clattering into Dragside, attacking people. It was terrifying. My husband, Arcady, tried to rally folks to fight back. Sergeant Stejine brought a few guards. He's a good man, but it was 4 of them against all those Dreg. Baron Sorik owns this land. We begged for more guards, but he says the Dreg will leave on their own. Doesn't he care? Their hatching pools are nearby, but they've never bothered us before. For some reason, the Dreg came into town looking for trouble, and the people fought back. Some were killed, but others were dragged away. It's awful.
Thanks. I'm getting out of here. Okay, bless you. Okay, bless you. Thanks. I'm getting out of here.
Ugh. Dirt fungus.
I saw Dreg dragging Arcady toward the statue of King Jolie. That way.
I can breathe again. Thank the 8, I can breathe! I'm not hurt, but I'd be dead without you. The Dreg were keeping us for food and feeding us to their young. The little ones would gnaw through the mud and... It doesn't matter now. I'm going to find whoever's responsible for this. When I find out who did this to me, to us, I'll kill him. I'm not sure, but that dead man at arms there was one of them. I saw them bringing Dreg eggs into town from the pools. But they saw me too. That's how I ended up here. He tagged along behind the Dreg to make sure they disposed of me. I guess he just got too close. Serves him right, the rat.
Good find, cohort.
Going to need a moment. Not a young man. Dreg are thinning out, retreating. Did you succeed? Mara willing, that will calm the blasted things down. Of course, there's still the matter of who brought the Dreg eggs here in the first place. Dreg side's returning to normal. We'll cordon off the Dreg and let the guards sort things out. Guess your work here's done. It's Baron Sorik, the lord of this district. There's all this trouble with the Dreg, but he just blithely watches from the top floor of Arbogask's house, apparently enjoying it. I don't like it. The whole situation smells wrong.
What?
What hope is there for me?
This is pleasant. Now we just need to brew up some tea.
The Dreg attacked in the night, but we got some of them. The boys are ripping apart their bodies. If we catch any more, we're cooking them alive. They'll pay for this.
What next?
What's this? Another gutter snipe here to whine about the Dreg? I'll just say you wrote it yourself. It's my word against yours, and I'm a Breton nobleman. Don't waste my time. I admit, that might be enough to be inconvenient. Both Dreg's side and the hatching pools are in my fief. Both are infested with pests. I just came up with a brilliant way to have them exterminate each other. What of it, lowborn? You'll never catch me, fool!
I'm so shaken.
My leg! One of these ruffians broke my leg! Please, don't leave me here! Have mercy!
What's all this, then? You better. I see a noble here surrounded by an angry mob of commoners. Now, just between you and me, I think I know what this is about. So what can you tell me that'll clear this up? I suspected Baron Sorek from the start. Come, let's be on our way. Best we don't know too much about what happens next.
Please, get me out!
Baron Sorek is going to regret what he did to us. We'll make certain of that. What?
mines at Crosswich are invaluable. I'm not surprised the Red Rooks tried to take control of the place.
Another chance at perfection. And tranquility.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Now that's the face of someone come to collect their reward. Or you just ate a sweet roll. So which is it? I'm bad with faces. Good. The red rooks are ticks. I go out of my way to squash them, or have someone else squash them. I'll get these heirlooms back where they belong. Here, you earned it. I always thought you'd be a glutton for a glorious reputation. You're in luck. The work I have today is moderately glorious. Ever hear of Orc's Finger Ruins? Not my favorite name, but that's where the moonflower blossoms grow. They smell nice. Real nice. I want you to find the biggest one you can and pluck it right off its stalk. It isn't. That's why you're gonna eat it whole before you take on the bandit leader in those ruins. It's not poisonous. Well, not too poisonous. Just enough to fill your nose and your guts with quicksand. Go on. I dare you.
Hey there. Welcome to the Undaunted Enclave. You here to take a pledge?
Oh, sorry. The rank and file aren't passing on the word very well. Our ranks have swelled in recent months, and our coffers are overflowing with jewels and gold. We want to see the spoils go to the best among us.
Hey there.
That's where the pledge comes in. It's a verbal handshake. You know what? Go talk to Glirian the Redbeard. He'll tell you everything you need to know.
Glirian's a good sort. Just not too friendly. Doesn't show any emotions, really. Is bloodthirst an emotion? Never mind. Oh, the usual. Mother robbed tombs for decades in the dunes of Alakir. She raised me on her hip and forced me to join the Undaunted with her. It's the sort of thing every daughter has to deal with. Oh yes, she's a proud member. Goes by the name Hel Ralala. Just don't, you know, talk to her. She's a mean old bird. A funny story. When she was young, some thick skull heard her name and had trouble pronouncing it. Her real name is Hel Alragath, just like me. But Ralala stuck, and she's been using it for 30 years.
Is there something I can do for you, Undaunted? Marge, Garlag, and I have been selected to curate a challenge for our fellows. We will be sending Undaunted into the depths of Tamriel in search of treasure and glory. The difference is the reward. Every day, we three decide on specific dungeons the crew will explore. Steadfast like yourself can take a pledge to see the job done. Marge's demeanor best suits the new blood. I understand the fragility of life. I will not sugarcoat the tasks I give our more seasoned cohorts. And Garlag will simply choose based on her desire to break you or take you. The result is the same. You earn keys, which you can turn into us to gain gear we keep on hand. Harder challenges result in more keys and more opportunities to fill your pockets. Very good. Then make your introduction to Agarlag Chiefbane if you value your ability to chew. She would not take being snubbed lightly. Make your introduction to Agarlag brief. Sparking her ire or her interest could be detrimental to your health. The Undaunted have grown in number of late. Stalwarts like you have done too much, hauling precious treasures from the dark places in the world. The crew did not form so that we could own manors or barter for a seat on the Imperial Council. We formed to explore, to have fun. Why not share in our bounty, in our good fortune? It was my idea. Many of our cohorts are drunken thrill-seekers. That's not how I see life. Thus, the pledge. A pledge to explore the deep places in the world. I'd prefer it. I pledge to explore, state the name of the dungeon here, and return undaunted. Simple, I think. Noble. Ah, yes. My background is somewhat different than other members of the crew. In years past, I was a Vindusk Ranger. I served in the conflict that split Valenwood asunder. Yes, I did things. Things I will not speak of. Today, every gasp of breath is precious to me. The sight of your pulse on your neck cheers me. As I said, life itself thrills me. To enter a crypt, end the undead? To face down a construct twice my height and tell the tale? Truly, that is to be alive, to be undaunted.
You a talker or a gawker? Might earn a busted lip either way. Guess I'll leave your face as it is then. Can't make any promises about that in the future. That's not always a threat. Faces are good for more than punching on rare occasion. I suppose I'll be getting used to seeing yours around. Or not. Could get it mauled off on your first pledge. Break hearts, break faces, break anything I feel like, really. And when the mood strikes, I assign pledges. Undaunted who want to be among the first to see a newly discovered dungeon go through me. Even we haven't seen everything Nirn has to offer. Some Undaunted sponsor expeditions to find new challenges to overcome. That earns them the privilege of taking the first crack. You stake a claim on some new dungeons, I'll offer you pledges for it. Good. Tell Maj I said to give you a key. Maybe that'll help you keep that face long enough for me to get to know it. Go on. Finish your business with Maj. Then you can try to impress me. Let's say I don't bow to tradition, especially concerning romance. Someone catches my eye, I'll win their heart. Bloodied my blade on dozens of jealous lovers. Not to mention preachy types who can't mind their own business. In the old clans? Yeah. When Orsimer disapprove of your behavior, blades do the talking. I'm very opinionated.
Hey there, scrub. You'd best stay back. We are speaking of blood and glory, for we are undaunted. Did she now? She must like you. In that case, you're going to need all the help you can get. Take your key and come back when you're ready to take the pledge. I can't wait to see what you're made of. My comrades look worse than they smell, don't they? Don't let these bastards intimidate you. Take the Undaunted pledge. Last time we spoke, Turok Redclaws called you a milksop. Don't let him get away with that. Take the Undaunted pledge. Wayrest Sewers. Some damn fool nobles want to take over the city. They've raised an army of bandits to get the job done. Army of cutthroats not scary enough for you? All right. Invoke the Scroll of Glorious Battle before quashing the instigator of this rebellion and return undaunted. Listen, I know what you're thinking. You're never going to get the stench of the sewers out of your tunic. And you're right. Don't worry. I know just how to burn it after.
You're new to Wayrest. Welcome. Even if you're just passing through, your safety's important to us. If you have any troubles, you just let me know and I'll take care of it. Again? These guys just don't get it. We'll turn a blind eye to some things, but not robbing people in the streets. We had an understanding with the Midnight Union, but ever since their presence started weakening here, we get these upstarts. Yeah, I hear their leader Hosni Atura's gone a little soft in the head. The Midnight Union's still here, mind you. Operation here's run by a Khajiit over at the Cloudy Dregs. I hear he's not in very good favor with his boss these days, though. They're known as the Backstreet Gang, your basic thugs. But there's nothing basic about their leader. Name's Andre. They call him the Grinder because he grinds up his victims. Wanted for dozens of murders. Say, you want to do another good deed? I got this tip on where to find the Grinder. His boys contact him by knocking on this drum down by the docks. None of my guards have the guts to go after him. Frankly, neither do I. If you're willing, though, there's a reward in it.
I had a brother at Firebrand Keep. I mourn his loss, but I am grateful you restored order there.
You know, I hate to drink alone.
Back so soon? Show me what you... Wait, you're not one of my men?
I heard there was a ruckus down at the docks. They say someone chewed up the grinder and spit him out. I'm guessing that someone was you. That's fantastic. The Backstreet gang will scatter to the wind without the grinder to hold them together. You've just made my job so much easier. I guess you made Wayrest safer, too. Take care, friend.
well met. Can't a lady drink in peace?
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
You up for helping out a fellow adventurer? Look at you! I can tell by the look of you you're traveling around, meeting people, seeing new places. That's the life I'm going back to. This plantation is doomed and my days here are done. It's just been bad luck and lately, pure madness. Last week the Iron Hand ogres attacked. They broke the levee, pillaged the place. The orcs drove them back, but that was just the beginning. Now bandits are looting everything we have left. That's the thing. It was my adventuring band that founded this plantation. The mage Drodara put up the gold, but we all decided to retire here. Bad idea. I just want to leave now, but the bandits are holding my companions. They need help. What a relief. I wouldn't have been comfortable just abandoning my companions, but if you're going to help them, that frees me up. And let me tell you, it feels good. I'm just not the settling down type. I know that now. Nah, they might want to stay, but I just can't deal with all that. We made a good go of it here, but I need to move on now. Spend some time alone. It's a shame, because we made quite the team back in our younger days. There's me, Jan, the thief. Then there's Drodara, our magic user, the brains of the team. The brawn came from our fighter, Narstig, and then there was our cleric, Murkwatcher. She's really a shaman, but we called her cleric back then. I guess our team does sound a bit quaint these days, doesn't it? Drodara first suggested we retire about 20 years ago, but it was 10 years later before we actually settled down here. Technically, yes. He originally put up all the gold to build the place out and hire the workers. Drodara gave the rest of us a 20% share each. It's all pretty much worthless now. Well, they either drowned when the ogres broke the levees, or they fled, or the bandits have probably killed them now. I didn't see anyone left when I was sneaking away, except my companions, and the bandits have them tied up.
You fight well. Thank you for freeing me, friend.
This one thanks you, stranger. Please, come to meet in the storehouse.
Time for tea, then.
Thanks to you, young one. I will find my own escape now.
Rodara's companions. Friends. Banji bandits would have tied them up like this one. You found them. You freed them, yes? Oh, this is good. Relieves Rodara greatly. Many years we traveled together, and many years we worked to make this plantation profitable. Rodara can abandon plantation. Good friends, he cannot. So, our sweet Breton sister has departed. So considerate. Bah. Jan always planned to return to the road. This one is not surprised she left. Wish her well. Perhaps this is the way for Rodara also. Why? Is this not what Rodara retired for? Ogres, floods, crocodiles, and bandits? So fun. Would you stay? Probably not. Drodara thinks maybe adventuring life is easier after all. Might need help convincing his other friends to leave, though. Ah, this one would be most grateful. After so many years, Drodara just doesn't have the heart to break everyone's dreams. You could talk to Narstig? He'll have better listening if it comes from you anyways. It was a boon from Bandar that you happened along. Was it Jan who asked you to help Drodara and the others? She has shared those feelings many times over the years. After the events of the last few days, Drodara thinks she might be right. Perhaps retirement is just a bad idea. Of course, Jan will always be a good friend. Still has wildness in her blood, though. Drodara understands that she needs to roam some. Perhaps she will join us when her legs grow weary. Drodara is old, and working a farm is hard, especially if starting over. Like Jan, Drodara also misses life of adventure. If you can convince Narstig and Murkwatcher to leave, this is what Drodara would prefer. Yes, this one was a member of the Mages Guild in good standing for many years. Was tired of casting spells, though. Drodara wanted to settle down and rest. But maybe that just wasn't the fate Riddlefar has seen for him.
Ah, the young adventurer again. You remind me of the old days. So many stories I could tell. But you'll want to be leaving, of course. Well, we might be heading out too. Jan might be right about the curse here. Speaking of Jan, have you seen her? He does? Imagine that. I was trying to think of how to convince him. That settles it then. If we're hitting the road, though, I'll need my old gear. Recovering it will be easier said than done. There is. If I had my armor, my helm, and my axe, I'd do it myself. But that's the thing. When we retired here, I buried all my adventuring gear out by the levee. Would you be willing to go out and get it for me? The more I think about it, the more I wonder why we stayed here this long. A true Nord dies with his axe in hand, not a pitchfork. Besides, this is more swamp now than farm. We spent years building that levee. Damn ogres! I suppose they were thinking just to leave destruction in their wake. Even if they had sacked Wayrest, it's not like they planned to settle in these parts.
Good find, cohort.
Now there's a sight for some sore old eyes. Oh, I missed this stuff. You've done me a great favor by getting it back. Probably doesn't look like much to you, but this helm and armor withstood the blows of the orc warlord Noctul, a Nord killer at Farum. This axe lopped off that monster's misshapen head. I'll drink to those days, and more of them to come. Murkwatcher has aged much in these last few years. She often seems confused about where she is. She can be incredibly stubborn, too. Perhaps you could approach her about leaving.
Many drowned when the levees were broken. Others were eaten by the crocodiles. It's not the beasts' fault, though. It is their nature to hunt. Their spirits sing a song my heart hears. It is the song of the crocodile. I know. It is natural for them to now return to a life of adventure. But not so for me. I must follow another path. All my life, I have harbored a secret. It drove me to leave home and seek adventure, but now I must face my inner truth. That I am not an Argonian. I am a crocodile. This lifetime, I have borrowed the form of another, but my true form is calling me home. I must return to the river. No, I am not. I never have. My entire life, I have felt like a crocodile out of water. Literally. I am old now, and this body is dying. If I become a crocodile, I can start anew, live the life I was meant to live. There is a way. An incantation, the crocodile song. I was never taught it, but I have known it my whole life. One song must end for another to begin. There is an old crocodile here, Ripple Strike. With his heart, I can sing the song. Thank you. The river has truly guided you here for this purpose. Take this charm, place it near Ripple Strike's nest. He will not be able to resist the call. He will come out, and then you can kill him.
I'm feeling hostility.
The soulless one thinks I can be defeated. Not so, fool.
I think this one wants a ruckus.
Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing.
Ripple Strike no longer sings. Have you taken his heart? Hurry! We must move quickly if we are to renew the song. Here then, I will begin the incantation. I would ask you to help me in this one last thing before I return to the river. Join me in vengeance. These bandits have destroyed what's left of my home. I would begin my next life by avenging my previous one, but I will need you to guide me. I wish to kill their leader. When I become a crocodile, I will forget this life. If I fight beside you, I can keep my focus, at least for a little while. I have made the preparations. Eating the heart is the last step. Fight with me before I am gone forever. Are you ready? Though my mind may not recall the favor you have done for me, my spirit will. And the river. The river never forgets. This charm will keep me close. If we are parted, use it, and I will come. When our task is done, tell Drodara of my fate.
Tranquility.
Narstig told me what you have done for Murkwatcher. Though this seems dangerously unnatural to Drodara, there is no point in questioning it now. Though Drodara is sad to see Murkwatcher leave us, he is happy to know this evil man is dead. Perhaps someday this plantation may flourish again. Not by Drodara's hand, though. Narstig and I are leaving. Goodbye. And thank you.